Ano, napanood mo ba ang Apple Event 2021? Well, napanood ko rin, but not for, iPad mini, Apple Watch 7, or even, iPhone 13 or 13 mini, 13 Pro. I'm looking for the new version of the AirPods. The AirPods 2 is nice. And more or less the AirPods Pro. They are still not perfect for most of the people. And I'm kind of disappointed na hindi nila in-announce or, anything. But there's a lot of rumors right now that there will be a new design for, for the good old Apple AirPods for the Gen 3. And they'll have a shorter stem and it's gonna be a little bit smaller. Well, unlike not wider like the AirPods Pro. And just recently, or probably since last 9/9 sale on whatever e-commerce that you are buying, like FB Marketplace. No, there's no 9/9 on FB Marketplace, but Lazada and Shopee na maraming bumibenta ngayon ng mga Apple AirPods clones. And although marami na nagre-review, there's a lot of like good clones and a lot more bad clones, like the first the one that I got. I'm not getting into that. And to my surprise, there's a new version of the InPod. So I think you guys have the InPods i12, or even the best clone ones like the earpods. No, it's not InPods, it's actually just i9000 through wireless, which is still the most recommended AirPods clone that you can buy, even let alone better than the Gen 2 Apple AirPods. And also the InPods Pro 3. And it's surprising na they designed this over from the rumored the upcoming Apple AirPods 3. So yeah, this is the InPods Pro 4, and this is surprisingly good, I tell you right now, especially for the budget. And I'm gonna tell you more about it, well, later. I got this from a retailer at Facebook Marketplace. I did pay a little bit extra just to get it right away from my door. If you're willing to wait, then there's a cheaper one for like under 200 or 250 pesos for this one. And by the way, so baka may makita kayong mga bumibili ng InPods Pro 4 na isa walang packaging, yung isa may box na naka-square lang, or isa makahaba lang. They are all practically the same, as I confirmed from a lot of YouTube videos that I recently watched before getting one of these. Ang pinagkaiba lang is the longer box one, which is included a really proper lightning cable. I would say if you can get those cheap, go get them. However, kung it's a little bit more expensive than 300 at least, then get the other one and they'll be definitely fine. They're still practically the same. What comes in the box? Well, there's no box actually. It comes with this one. But do not panic, it's not a scam. It came with this little manual. So actually, sobrang sophisticated ng manual nito, and it will get you right away. But I'll explain some of the stuff that they didn't explain here. Also, bubunutin ko muna dito. Is this lightning cable right here to charge. For those who are into like Android or never used iOS before, or switch to Android and wala nang cable, I think you need to buy an extra proper lightning cable in case a lot of people complaining na bakit hindi gumagana yung InPods Pro 4 nila kaagad, because even pag nasa kanila walang nagbi-blink, or pag nagbi-blink siya tapos biglang namamatay, is from the cable. Just to confirm lang, kung meron kang relative or friend na merong lightning cable, pairami mo muna to check kung okay ba, kasi this kind of cables are a hit or miss. So pretty easy solution there actually. Getting a spare one is actually cheap on Shopee and Lazada as well. And if di man talaga gumana, I mean, you can give it to your friend who has an iPhone. All of my devices are Type C or Micro B. And this is the first time that I got a lightning cable, so buti na lang na gumagana to. So probably most of people will do is like open this and put it on their ears, but hindi gumagana, hindi mo bukas. Well, for this one, you have to charge it muna. So it only takes 1 hour to charge, and actually pretty great. I even timed the charge on this nung pagpasok niya, and after 1 hour I can use it. Everything is fully charged. The left and right ears are fully charged, and also the case. After an hour of charging this, just pull out, click one button here, pull your new fresh earpods here, and open up your Bluetooth. You see something like a Pro 4 when it's ready, and repeat about reboot. And for the iPhone users, pagbukas nyo lang nito, mag-detect na kagad, and I think you guys know where it's going. And so nung unang testing ko nito, it already amazed me. Like, wait, okay yung mids niya, okay yung highs niya, even the bass. Well, okay, for this kind of design right here, di kayo mag-expect ng bassy dito, and never ever. Kasi earbuds, like the one that is in the AirPods and the one that is generically look like this, hindi talaga magpo-produce ng masyadong bass yan. And they are most likely gonna sound neutral or flat. So bakit nagtataka kayo bakit yung mga ganitong design medyo lackluster yung bass, kailangan pang i-bass boost and all that such? Well, it's the design flaw. And why, these are the reason why bakit meron tayo ngayon tinatawag na in-ear monitors, di ba? Kaya nga bakit meron rin akong separate na in-ear monitors, like the KCCX6. And even the reason why Apple made the Apple AirPods Pro in the first place. It's not all end. Like, I'm not saying na wag mong bilhin yung ganitong klaseng earbuds. There's some still good earbuds, like kaya nga meron ako nito in the first place. This is for the people na ayaw yung in-ear, ayaw may pinapasok sa ear canal niya, or if you have different set of ears, I don't know, that's a good term for that, but you know what I mean. So makakaiba yung mga hugis at yung hugis ng tenga, yung kanal, and even yung butas. So kaya it's not always a one-to-one fit on getting an in-ear monitors, and a lot of people find that inconvenient. And well, some of people actually find earbuds inconvenient, and that's the reason why ayaw nila, and then they switch back to in-ears, diba? Vice versa. So they have their own pros and cons. Tandaan nyo lang guys na different designs have different uses and for different people. And for this one, however, if your ears are good enough for a earbuds or AirPods design, congratulations, you're gonna really enjoy this really well. The sound quality of it, okay, hindi siya ganun kalakas. Well, I'm not surprised, because if masyado siya malakas, if you can crank it up to 11, battery life of this will be a little bit shorter than you might think. And considering na this is actually smaller than the original Apple AirPods Gen 2, because they're designing this to be smaller one, and the capacity is also really small, so meaning you have to compensate for that battery life. So if you like longer battery life for an AirPods, just get the i9000 and I think you'll be good.
So you're listening right now through this AirPods Pro 4, and I would say for a 300 pesos microphone, that has to be expected. Like, the quality isn't that great, and compared to the broadcast headset that I used to narrate, making that video. Pero for 300 pesos through wireless headphones, this is actually the best sounding so far for that price range, and you can actually talk really well with people sa Discord, Facebook, or even Zoom, and you don't really have to expect rin na ganun magiging better quality niya. After all, this is just a clone. And there's some problems rin with with picking up, or even muffled sound when you are when your voice is really thin. So if you are that kind of person, that you might get your pitch a little bit higher just to get you understandable. And for me na may lisp pa, and then I don't know why my saliva is always thick, even though I'm not drinking soft drinks anymore while I'm feeling this. So you have to take note of that.
Okay, the touch controls is pretty nice and it integrates properly with, with the Google Assistant, which is I frequently use to control my lights here in my room and probably air conditioner soon. I don't know how I will do that. Ang gripe ko lang dito kasi is more on sobrang sensitive niya. Like hihiga ka lang, biglang mamamatay or mag-trigger yung Google Assistant. And baka magtaka kayo, that's pretty normal. So if you're gonna use this to, to listen while you fall asleep, then make sure na hindi ka nakasandal or, just buy anything else that isn't this. Sobrang sensitive niya, but at least hindi ka na magrereklamo na baka hindi nagre-respond minsan or what, I guess. So baka magtanong kayo ngayon, baka hindi ka lang bumili ng original nito. Well, that's why I'm testing this out for you guys kung sakaling, as much as the original Apple AirPods are really good, not everybody can afford it. And not all are committed to buying the original one just, either for convenience and, what so forth and so forth. First party at all. Nothing wrong with first party. First parties are pretty great. Well, most of them actually. So how about the comparison? So I'm comparing this is the earbuds after all with the Snow Lotus, and my god, actually on par. Like this is under 500 back then, like 3 years ago. The clarity is there. Hindi natatabunan yung bass, and even if di mo masyado siya naririnig on this kind of design. And the amplification here is really substantial, and another advantage with this design is maririnig mo sarili mo. So kung naglalakad ka sa kalye or nagko-commute ka pa or nag-aangkas ka, you still hear yourself. Napaka-importante yun that you need to have self-awareness for when you go out to the street with a pair of earbuds. So para hindi ka maisikay kaagad or whatever. The only issue that I have with this is when I try to pair this with my PC, and for some reason, if I wanted to use this to talk with my friends on Discord, hindi siya gumagana. Why? Pero pag I'm just gonna listen to from YouTube or even just listening from my go-to player, which is the Fubar 2000, okay lang siya. To conclude that, actually, do I recommend this? Kung 300 na talaga ang budget mo for a true wireless, snag it while you can. I already talked to many people about the availability of this locally. By the way, locally, like you can get it throughout the day, and puro sila sold out. And I'm just lucky to have one of these. There's someone selling a little bit more with the box, and then a longer lightning cable. If you can afford that, then go for it. But if you can afford a little bit more, just get a better clone, or just get something from the Xiaomi brand, or even the KC brand, or even the more expensive one like the Sony one. Thank you very much guys for watching this review, and this is definitely gonna be my daily driver now, and I'm going to enjoy this a lot. And I'm actually recording this na wala pa akong tulog, so wala pa akong tulog nung this review is actually impromptu and wala pa akong tulog. And hopefully you guys like the page or subscribe to the channel. You know me, all of my my social platforms, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, also Apple Music, Spotify. I know wala pa akong bagong track, don't worry, darating rin yan. And yeah, I enjoy this as much as I do. So this is NicDroid, and I'll see you guys on the next video, and as always, stay savage.